Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat malam teman-teman semuanya. Ini kita mau coba tes bola Mengembalikan Kejayaan Semen Padang. Oke, bentar. Kita buka dulu gamenya. Bentar. No kata bisa sini. Free agent. Wah, kemahalan gaji. Kasih target main ini star player. Wah, yang oke nih. Ini Zidane sih. Kalau di kiri
Welcome to you all. I'm glad to say the game is back again. If you needed reminding, it's time to fasten those seatbelts for the endless roller coaster ride that is to come. Semen Padang against Bali United. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And that gets things running. Semen Padang posted an article on their site in praise of their manager. It was quite a year for him, wasn't it?
Last season couldn't really have gotten any better for him, but he's created another level of expectation now. He'll be confident of more of the same, but believe me, it'll be easier said than done. Getting his players to repeat those standards, that's his real test now.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gomez charges in. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoops it upfield. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Good clearance and very necessary. Semen Padang have a free kick. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle.
Well, when the keeper lost control of that, usually a striker would react first, so that defender deserves praise.
And he's whipped it in low. He's missed another one.
Well, when you see chance after chance go astray like that, it's only natural to think that they may end up with a little regret here.
Now it's Tovik. Now it's Tovik. Tries a through ball. Now it's Tito. Looks to slip it through. Oh, glorious footwork! I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Passes it through. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Oh, he's broken through. Tovik plays it out to the wing. Played it out wide, but the less said about that pass, the better. How about it? Well weighted. Defence has got rid of that. There's the end of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. The second half gets underway. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Tito. Promising cross. And that's been repelled.
Well, what was required then was a little more patience. He didn't have to cross it so early.
Looks like a good ball through.
Bali have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Lobs it in gently. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
And it's Tolik. Elias Dola. Referee's given a throw. Bali have a sub ready to come on. Coming on the right now. What's on? It's a good-looking cross. They've done it! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Semen Padang draw first blood here.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Tito. Forward it goes. Bali keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
All the way back, and they start again. Semen Padang just have to run down the clock. Bali get it back again. Tries the route one option. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's that. Day one, job done. The perfect start they craved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, the players always like to win the first game of a campaign, and they've done it in good style with that win.
Kejayaannya sih harus besar. Berdoa. Sederhana aja. Oke juga nih. Dulu. Oh. Eropa. sih? Ngeri. Salmani. Oke.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Chowdhury gets it away. None shall pass, that's the message there. Tries a through ball. Where to from here? Now the pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Yeah, fractional, but fractional is enough. He was off.
Passes it through. Looking to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Clears it out of harm's way. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Looks like a good ball through. Decent ball. He's gone for it! Good effort first time.
I think it's a very good try, and I think he chose the right option, but let me tell you, that's a tough skill.
You can get that clear. Managed to get it away.
Right place, right time. It was just as well the defender was on hand to mop it up.
And he's there to hoof it away. He's gone out for a throw-in. Looks to slip it through. Promising cross. It's in! Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Semen Padang take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Looks like a good ball through. Oh, he's come flying in. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well read, he sorted that out. And out to safety. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And he's made certain that won't get through. Chowdhury. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Semen Padang leading 1-0 at the break. Semen Padang carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control, and the weight was perfect.
He put on quite a show there.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to
keluar
contain.
sih. Bagus.
He's away!
Ya,
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Tries a through ball. Chowdhury. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Aimed long and direct. Chowdhury passes it through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
ganti.
Semen Padang have a sub ready to come on. Cut out in the nick of time. He's scored!
No.
Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
And that has added really well taken goal.
Unbelievable.
And the comeback is complete. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction. I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Now the pass. Referee's given a throw. Great challenge. Looks to slip it through. A chance! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And the referee brings it to a close. Semen Padang just couldn't kill it off. They let their opponents back into it and let it get away. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win. And I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
Oke. Comeback. Matos.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have Semen Padang against Percy. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Percy made a good start to their campaign, a win on day one, up and running. Looks to slip it through. Good ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Struck first time. That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down. Aimed long and direct. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Going for goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, he can't be happy missing that after being put clean through. That's about as good a chance as you can get.
Gets it back. Chowdhury is the guilty party there.
His decision-making really is what let him down more than anything else.
This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Tries a through ball. Away from immediate danger. Chowdhury. Into the middle. It's hit the crossbar. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Percy didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
And he's made certain that won't get through. That's a throw. That had to be more accurate. And we hit half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Goes long and forward.
In truth, he was probably a tad selfish then. There were more options about.
How about it? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Banget anjir.
I love to see a team closing down from the front like that, and I think they did brilliant to win it back and get the shot away.
It's put paid to a promising move. Spoon forward. Ball's out on the left now. Passes it through. Can he find a finish now? Pumps it upfield. Now the pass. Now here's the through ball. Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Number 17. Number 22.
Who's going to make this theirs? So what now? Throw in. Percy. Have a sub ready to come on. Lovely close control.
Kiri. Enggak. Kejayaannya.
Oh, great ball! Looks like a good ball through.
It's intriguingly poised for me, and players are thinking, well, should we stay or should we go? I'd like to think fortune favours the brave, and I'm urging them to be bold and go for it. Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
And back out it comes.
Dua-dua.
Speculative strike. That really should have hit the net. Pedri. So that's it. It is all over. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Turun sih kayak ini. Ke 3 ke 10 kali. Oh, itu doang. Butuh duit sih. Ada pemain baru. 4M. Untuk pemain yang kemarin gratis. Oke lah ya. Bentar ya. Potensial nih. Ya. Ini. Dibuat. So keluar dulu. Prince Rosat main. Pas.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have Dubai United.
Again, Semen Padang.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Can he finish? Tries lifting it over.
William.
Oh, it's opened up nicely for him.
Dubai United.
Finally get themselves a breather.
Look, as a former defender, I can only applaud what was a tremendous challenge, not only because of its importance in stopping the attack, but for its timing and the determination in getting there.
Gets it back.
Lagi pertambahan.
Taisei gets it away.
Masuk.
Dubai United.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Alex Martins can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that, so I think they're defending him very, very well.
Away from immediate danger. Where to from here? Tries a through ball. Now here's the through ball. Cut out in the nick of time. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Hankal. Taisei. Now it's Altari. Now the pass. Goalkeeper's ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Gets into some space. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Can he score? Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
And the cutback. Clears it out of harm's way. He's gone for it! Decent enough try.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
Yeah, it's been intercepted. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken. Do you think he's feeling the effects of that tackle? There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you could... That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Dari Ivan.
Alex Martins. Battles to win it back. Furba. Phoebe. Passes it through. Has gone out. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. The final 5 minutes. Phoebe. Nico. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. All the way back, and they start again. Hankal. Hits one! He's done very well to get to that.
keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goalless. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, a draw shows a level of industry from both sides here. On that alone.
Wajar. Turun lagi. Lain. Oke. Siapa lagi nih? Siapa lagi nih? Dapat value-nya nih. Value. Yang lain. Aduh.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Begley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Melikov gets it away. Passes it through. What an adventurous run from a defender. Romero. And the defence can get it clear. Ball swung in. Boots it upfield. Shapes the shoot.
Ah, shit, man.
Pass it over to the other flank. That's the throw. Who's going to make this theirs? And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Chowdhury. Tries the route one option. Looks like a good ball
Good.
through.
Alonso lagi.
Looking to go deep. That's gone a long way up and away. Chowdhury pumps it into the area. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Delivers across. He's there to get rid. Has gone out. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Up for a header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Lobs it in gently. Can he find a finish now? Crosses in a low one. And he's there to hoof it away.
Bang.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Crunching tackle. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It's the first half compared with your expectation?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Played out to the wing, goes for the cross. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Crosses one in. Header! He will be livid with himself.
Well, he was right in front of goal and he probably should have scored, to be fair.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Number 17. Number 22. Number 11.
Looks to slip it through.
Number 15.
Gets it back. Played into the middle.
Well, it's another frustrating letdown. Despite numerous crossing attempts, the quality is poor. Very poor.
Well, a throw in. There's going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Vasil battles to win it back.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
He can get that clear. Tries a through ball. Now here's the through ball. Up he gets! Back of the net!
Listen, I've experienced that both for and against, and you won't have to guess which one I preferred.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Semen Padang.
Put themselves into the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it, got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
That's put paid to a promising move. Spoon forward.
Semen Padang.
Just have to run down the clock. Now the pass. Romero in once more. Sticks it away. Tying minutes, and we're all square again. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was...
And the referee brings it to a close. And the first leg ends all square. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think they'll be a little irked by the fact that they had control for good periods of the game and didn't do enough to turn...
nanti nih. Goblok lagi. Kartu. ganti Zidane. Bentar. Ya nggak bisa. Ya bisa sih.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. The teams then, Semen Padang against her Sabaya. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Tony for Masa. Per Sabaya, get it back again. Forward it goes. Now the pass. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The idea was good, though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
And it's Kejayaannya. Thrust towards the front line, looking to go deep.
Gila, kipernya.
And a second time, he's delivered all right.
Sama gagal.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Tries a long pass towards the front. Firmly met. And the volley. Keeper's ball. Decent ball. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. He's slid it through. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Tries a through ball. And that'll be a goal kick. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Gets it upfield. The Route 1 option. That look says it all. All it needed was him to get hold of the ball.
Look, sometimes you're already thinking about what you're going to do next, and you suffer a little lapse in concentration and end up with a red-faced moment like that. It's very frustrating.
Tata. There is the half-time whistle.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Semen Padang head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Looks like a good ball through. And the flag has stayed down. And the finish! Decent enough try.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance. This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Pumps it into the area. And through to the goalkeeper. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Semen Padang looking to widen the gap even further here. He'll fancy himself from here. He's gone direct. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. It's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
Well, when you see chance after chance go astray like that, it's only natural to think that they may end up with a little regret here.
Lofted into the middle. Semen Padang have been prone to conceding late goals, so can they stay strong here? Plays it out to the flank. Now here's the through ball. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Gets it back. It's a throw in. Danger averted for now. Clears it out of harm's way. Passes it through. Turns and goes back.
Malah ke belakang.
That comes as a mighty relief.
Yes. Nah, dia kan tembak nih.
Semen Padang need to hold on for a few more moments. So that's it, it is all over. Semen Padang win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0.
Well, once they got that goal, I just thought they were very dogged in seeing the game through. And that clean sheet, you know, key to the win.
All that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us.
Stay di peringkat 5. Oke. Nah, ini harus menang nih.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Begley.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Semen Padang come here after a draw in front of their own fans. And that makes it a one-off tie. Winners go through. Knocks it towards the front. Passes it through. What an adventurous run from a defender. Oh, the defence stood firm. And he's there to hoof it away. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Oh, it's there! And they have an aggregate lead. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Semen Padang take the lead and take charge of the tie. Plays it out to the flank. Now here's the through ball. It is a corner. Firmly met. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Down by a lack of accuracy. Tries lifting it over. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Tries a through ball. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Now the pass. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Danger averted for now. Looks to thread it through. Looks like a good ball through. That's not going to find its target. And we hit half-time.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Semen Padang leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
And it's Romero. Thrust towards the front line. Out to the flank. Gets into some space. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Good clearance and very necessary. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Has a loose. Melikov does well to parry
Gila
it.
kipernya.
And that's been repelled. Gets it back.
Oh iya ya, oke. Oke, Kak Rifki.
Gets it upfield.
Oh,
Battles to win it back. Looks to slip it through. Oh, good interception. Pumps it upfield. Chowdhury with the ball through. Chance! Going for goal! He can get that clear. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
kita main.
Coaxed out to the wing. Now here's the through ball. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Who's going to make this theirs? Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Demanding a quick ball here. Could try cutting inside here. Tries a through ball. He's made sure that that won't get through. Another piece of really good defending.
Semen Padang.
Just have to run down the clock. That's gone a long way up and away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Semen Padang.
Have got the win they needed. Celebrations and a job done, and they march on.
Look, it's a very fine win, but for me, the defence has been terrific in holding on to that lead.
Oke. Hari ini dulu ya. Dengan musik dulu kali ya. Musik. Bentar. Santai-santai dulu. 15 menit lah. Ini.
Choose from thousands of realistic voices to use in your content.
Tapi di sini gua rasa masih banyak juga nih.
Gua coba tonton di tempat lain.
Ya.
Wih, banyak sekali tuh lihat nih. Ini,
EVOS
walaupun
baru
gua
saja
ngeliat kalian harus
menurunkan
jinjit tau
dukungan.
nggak?
Gue lo epos.
Gua nggak bisa.
Pertahanan
Jinjit pun nggak bisa gua.
serisnya
Jinjit pun nggak kelihatan
Nggak
kan?
bisa.
Ada kursi.
Apa menang nih? Final upper bracket nih. Aurora PH1 Arginol.
Siang dan malam aku tersenyum teringatkan ulahmu. Mungkinkah ku terjerat cinta buta, ataukah ku hanya merasa kasmaran? Apa kabar dunia? Apakah harimu masih penuh dengan basa-basi cinta? Dari semua pria, hanya engkau yang membuatku tak mengerti. Ku tak mampu untuk meninggalkanmu.
Siang dan malam aku tak kuasa melupakan bayangmu. Meski telah kau lukai hatiku, meski aku harus mendusta nurani.
Siang dan malam aku tersenyum teringatkan ulahmu. Mungkinkah ku terjerat cinta buta, ataukah ku hanya merasa kasmaran? Jangan lagi ulangi, beri aku kasih setulusnya tanpa perlu kau mendua. Dari semua pria, hanya engkau yang membuatku tak mengerti. Ku tak mampu untuk meninggalkanmu. Siang dan malam aku tak kuasa melupakan bayangmu. Meski telah kau lukai hatiku, meski aku harus mendusta nurani.
Siang dan malam aku tersenyum teringatkan ulahmu. Mungkinkah ku terjerat cinta buta, ataukah ku hanya merasa kasmaran?
Siang dan malam aku tak kuasa melupakan bayangmu. Meski telah kau lukai hatiku, atau aku harus mendusta nuranimu.
Siang dan malam aku tersenyum teringatkan ulahmu. Mungkinkah ku terjerat cinta buta, ataukah ku hanya merasa?
Siang dan malam aku tak kuasa melupakan bayangmu. Meski telah kau lukai hatiku, meski aku harus mendusta nurani.
Siang dan malam aku tersenyum teringatkan ulahmu. Mungkinkah ku terjerat cinta buta, ataukah ku hanya merasa
kasmaran? Halo teman-teman, jangan lupa buat tetap nonton official video dari lagu Kasmaran Berikan Lombok di channel YouTube Sony Music ID Kepo.
1, 2, 3, go!
Maukah lagi kau mengulang memahat kecewa, atau kau inginkan yang baru? Sungguh banyak.
Bagus nih. Ya. Thank you.